wait for everyone to jump in so we can all heal together, we're going to pull an affirmation card. So what does everybody as a collective need to hear right now? Yeah, good energy. Good. Oh, funny you should say that. Good things to come. Hey Jared, what's up? So this is the affirmation card for the session today. Good things to come. There are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under the wrapping paper. But they will show up when the time is right, and that's when I'll remember how much fun it is to be surprised. Nothing much? All right, so that is our affirmation card for today. So we're going to talk about what we're going to be doing today. So you are more than welcome. Thank you, Ken. You are more than welcome to sit back, relax. You don't have to sign up if you don't want to. If you want to, just go to the link in my bio. You have the option of signing up for emotion code or body code. But if you kind of want to feel things out, don't sit back, relax, and you can get second-hand healing. How this works is that this energy is limitless. We're all connected. So even though I won't be physically working on you, like connected to your energy, if you resonate with anything, set the intention it gets released from you as well. You can get very powerful healings and releasings just by observing, okay? But if you wanted to work with me, link in my bio, but we're going to discuss what this woman is going to be doing today. Hey, welcome. You haven't been here for a while, right? Hey, Jim, thank you. So we're doing another energy healing technique called emotion code and body code. This is very interactive because we are talking to your good old subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind knows everything about you, everything you've done, seen, said, tasted, thought, and what is contributing to these symptoms in your body, those physical, emotional, mental, or even spiritual, as well as those limiting beliefs that you may have. So the emotion code, straightforward, is all about the emotions. So emotions that you created, you didn't know what to do with, and you decided to hold on to them. There are a lot of reasons why we hold on to our emotions. One, they're too intense, so we run away from them. We were never taught how to feel our emotions. We were told that if we felt our emotions, it made us weak. Or trauma. Too much, and we just went numb. So there's a lot of different reasons, and more reasons than I even said. So we hold on to them. Now, emotions are just a ball of energy about the size of your fist, and it takes front space in your energy system. You are still feeling the emotion, and this emotion is tied to the memory. So if you think about memories from your past, like think about a memory you had in the past that just makes you sick, or something that happened later, today, last week, or whatever, you still feel it, you still feel cringy, even if it happened years ago. Maybe it was a breakup, an ending of some sort, something that happened in high school that maybe you farted in front of the class and you still are holding on to that emotion. You're still feeling it. So once we remove that energy, once we remove that emotion tied to that symptom or that issue, symptom, we'll go with symptom, that memory no longer has power over you. You can look at that memory from when you farted in front of your class, be like, oh yeah, that was kind of funny, and move on with your life. So that's what we're going to be doing. I have a chart here filled with negative emotions. So with process of elimination, I find out what emotion is contributing to a symptom and around what age. I like doing ages because it kind of helps jog your memory as to like what was going on in that time. You may remember, you may not remember. If you don't remember, that is okay. In the next couple of days, your subconscious mind will remind you. It will start throwing memories at you. It'll be like, ba, 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 in your brain. And like I said before, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna have an emotional response to it, because we release the emotion tied to that memory. Now, if you are that 1 out of 10, then there's still more emotions tied to it. There's still more to the story. So that's where we get into like traumatic events, or maybe you were in shock and you felt like 20 different emotions at once, and only a couple of them were contributing to that symptom. Who knows? That's the power, the fascinating thing about the subconscious mind and how we store energy in our bodies. So that's the emotion code. Now the body code goes a step further, where it is everything about you, mind, body, and soul. We get very detailed as to what you're holding on to from the past that's contributing to those symptoms. This does not mean I am digging up into your past and I'm like, I knew exactly what happened when you were 12 years old, what you said, what you did, and so forth. No, 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 no. Your subconscious mind will rename everything. It will give little nicknames or keywords for the things in your past and give those nicknames that relate to the body code. Now you're kind of like, well, how does that work? Because I've never seen it before. Because it is all energy and is all information. So energy is all around us, and it is sending information all over the place, just like your phone. You have Wi-Fi or cell phone data constantly being sent to your phone. It is all information. You don't see the energy going to your phone, you just know it is. So if everything is connected, your subconscious mind knows what's in the body code and is renaming things from your past, okay? So we have 6 different categories. We have emotional wellness, so everything that's going on in here. This is where entities, courting, curses, limiting beliefs, trapped emotions. So emotion code is in the body code. And then we have circular systems. So what's going on in your physical body? What's going on in your energetic body? Toxins. So if you drank before, maybe your body didn't like it, and you still have a little bit of alcohol still stuck in your energy system. So it could be energetic or physical. Pathogens, so viruses, bacteria, and so forth, energetic or physical. Through Dan, what's up? Or we have misalignment, so things that are just a little off. They're not totally blocked, they're just a little unhappy. And then nutrition and lifestyle. So what do you need? Maybe you need some sleep. I think we can all resonate with that. So that is the body code. So with the process of elimination, there are subcategories and subcategories within each category. That's what I mean when we get really detailed. I'll explain to you what I uncover. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you have an idea allergy. All right, bye. I will explain everything to you. So just like the emotion code, with the body code, once we discover all the blocks or imbalances and your subconscious mind is happy, we release them one by one using magnets. So we get to use magnets. So of course I love the emotion code and body code. I get to use magnets. Now we have 3 magnets today. So we love magnets. Doesn't mean it's more powerful. I like to think so, but it may not. If we notice that's getting a little too intense, say something, I will take a magnet off. So I am a mirror to you. As I'm releasing, I am moving the magnet away from me, down my right hand a couple of times. And then I will double check that it's released. So, and then I keep going. Hey, Mona West. And so then I keep going. How this works is that, think of it at once we identify things. So we are doing some spring cleaning of our body. Think of it as your house. We're going through some closets. We're going through the cabinets and we're like, does this spark joy? No, I don't like it. So if you don't like it, you decide, am I going to donate it or throw it away? So we're going to donate it and it's going to be transferred into positive energy. So you're pretty much taking this energy, the unwanted energy, and you're putting it out to the curb. And the magnets, we're working with meridians because your meridians love those magnets. As we're moving the magnets, we're picking up the things you put to the curb that we identify and we're releasing it and it's going out into the universe. Now, I always set the intention that it gets transmuted into positive energy. So we're not just sending negative energy out into the world, for someone else to pick up. I always set the intention, it is being released, positive energy. Okay. So how this works is that I'm bringing your subconscious mind over here and I'm doing the muscle testing here. I'm communicating with your subconscious mind. I'm going to be asking a lot of yes or no questions. I want you to be part of the conversation. Now, before anybody freaks out, I'm not going to be able to read your mind. Okay. I got a lot of stuff going in here. I don't need someone else to be taking up space. So I'm just saying, doing the muscle testing, that's how I can communicate with your subconscious mind. So when I say yes, the muscle is strong. When I say no, the muscle goes weak. So you're going to be seeing me doing this a lot. And we're like, what is this woman doing? I'm just asking the questions, doing the muscle testing, seeing what I got, and I will say out loud what I get. And that's the process of elimination that I do with the body code and the emotion code. When I'm finding the emotions, I'm not going to say them out loud, but I'll let you know what I find. What else? And how your subconscious mind comes over here, we're all connected. We're all connected. There is no time and space. We're connected. So you just come on over here. I move my subconscious mind. I just set her right here. She's still here. And I welcome yours over here. So does anybody have any questions for me? If you wanted to sign up, you can go to the link in my bio. So boot my face, and then you can either sign up for emotion code or body code. You're more than welcome to sign up for both. And then you have options because you can work on 2 different things if you would like to. So does anybody have any questions for me? I try not to look at the chat because then I squirrel. And so then I start talking to everybody. Okay. And like I said before, at the beginning of this, you can get healing from just observing. This energy is limitless. I don't put limits on it. So if I'm working on, like, first step is Janine. I'm working on Janine, and you're just like, I feel like this session is for me. I resonate with everything. When I release and just set the intention, it gets released from you as well. And you will get that secondhand healing. Now, before you come at me for saying secondhand, it is full-blown healing. I like to call it secondhand healing because it's fun, and it's because you're the observer. So I'm not working on you. Like, my intention is not on you. You are the background. You're secondhand. You're still important. You're still important to me. I love you, but I'm focused on the person that I'm working on. Picking up what I'm laying down. All right, Janine, can you hear me? So Janine is going to be my guinea pig. So I'm going to teach you or explain in more detail what I'm doing, how this works, so you get a better idea of what I'm doing. Janine is always a guinea pig. I think she enjoys it. So what are we working on? Highest / priority, yes. So Janine is going to be doing some inherited. So we can inherit just like we can inherit DNA, well, can we inherit personality? I don't know. Our DNA from our ancestors. We can also inherit their problems, their energetic problems. So we're going to be doing inherited / highest priority. Now, highest priority is where you're giving the control to your subconscious mind, your higher self, the universe, spirit, God, whoever you resonate with, because it knows everything about you. It knows what's creating the most havoc. It knows what you pretend like doesn't bother you, but we all know it does. And so it's going to bring that up to the surface, and we're going to work on it. So the highest priority can be juicy, and they can be very sassy and blunt, and and it's powerful. You may have emotions to it. It's different for everybody, but I just want to let you know, if you choose highest priority, prepare for some sass. But we're going to do some inherited highest priority for Janine, and we're doing the body code. I don't know if I said that. So the body code is right here. It is beyond, so I'm going to be staring over there. I'm a bus, not a guinea pig. Janine's going to be the bus. Janine's going to be our bus. Hello from Norway. I grew up right by there, but I never went to see it. Oh, well, Jennifer, you're going to have to go. You're going to have to go. I think I will stay in the Atlantic and go north. Perfect. I'm good other than being sick. Girl, are you guys, everybody's getting sick. Everybody's getting sick. I don't know what's going on. It's not Clarissa Explains It All anymore. It's Sam Explains It All. Ooh, I like that. I love that show. All right. So let's begin, Janine. So moving my subconscious mind, setting her over here, and I'm welcoming Janine's subconscious mind over here. So I usually just say a little prayer, and usually I say, hey, let's release anything for Janine's highest good. Let's do this. Let's sass this session, and then some. And then we're connected. So I am now Janine's subconscious mind. I am Janine. Actually, when I say my name is Janine, it's strong. When I say my name is Samantha, it's weak. So I'm not Samantha, I'm Janine right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find an affirmation card. So what does Janine need to hear at this time? And maybe this resonates with anybody here, anybody watching. Like I said, we're all connected. And sometimes the cards are meant for you too, and not just Janine. Now Janine's being a little stubborn. There we go. As she does. As she do. Oh, well, this is a good one for Janine. Janine, letting go. Oh, these are affirmation cards. Nope. Letting go. I think they're more sassy than tarot cards. So, letting go. I don't dwell on bad things that happened. I let things go because I have enough heavy things to carry around. And also, grudges aren't a great look. They're not. They're not a great look. All right, so that's for Janine. Just letting go. Just letting go. Or it could be for any one of you guys. Everyone. I think we all have something we need to let go of. All right, so let's begin. So now I'm going to be talking to the subconscious mind. Janine's subconscious mind, do you have any inherited and or highest priority blocks or imbalances that you can release right now? Yes. So subconscious mind's like, yes, Janine has some things she can release, definitely some inherited and some highest priority, so you may proceed. So we got the green light. So we can go ahead and start putting our archaeologist detective hats on, and we're going to follow the breadcrumbs of the subconscious mind to get to the prize of what Janine is holding on to. So I'm looking at the chart now. So we have energy, mental, and a no will to. Janine's like, I am unavailable for that. No way. Nope. So a no will to. Whoops. I pressed the wrong button. So a no will to energy happens when you're experiencing sadness, hopelessness, you feel overwhelmed with life or physical pain for a period of time. It can be a couple weeks, couple months, maybe even a couple of days. I'm not going to take that away. And you kept thinking something in your head, the same thing over and over and over again. And your subconscious mind responds well to repetitive thoughts and emotions. So if you're feeling really sad and you're having the same thought over and over and over again, it pays attention, it grabs it, runs away with it, and it becomes part of your personality. So you have no will, no interest in doing this thing. There is a chart here. So we're going to find out what it is. Now, this one is a little sassy because they're only one word, and you're just kind of like, well, what am I supposed to do with this? And we will discuss. The chat always has their 2 cents, and I welcome anybody to give their own opinions, their own translation, their own perspective on what is uncovered to kind of help everybody or whoever I'm working on, help Janine out. Nicole, thank you. Maddie, what's up? Crown Royal, what's up? So Janine, what are you unavailable for? To be healthy. Now, you're probably like, I've done all this work. I am attuned to Reiki 1 and 2. I'm learning about the emotion code and the body code. What do you mean I don't want to be healthy? So this is more subconscious. If you are healthy, what is your subconscious mind? So really, what is your subconscious mind trying to protect you from? If you are healthy, what are you going to be doing? Now, the subconscious mind knows right now in your state of being. So if you have chronic pain, chronic issues, you're sick, and whatever, in whatever way, your subconscious mind, even though you're uncomfortable and you don't want it, your subconscious mind is happy. Your mind is happy because it knows everything about this, and it knows if A and B happens, then C happens. So it's really to prevent you from moving forward. It is safety. It could be a defense mechanism. There's something it's protecting you from. And this could be something that happened in your past. And you're just like, well, you probably don't even remember it. Or maybe you have an idea. So there's something that's preventing you from being healthy. And so think about, if I am healthy, maybe I have to take more responsibility for things. Maybe I have to go out and be social, and I don't like being social. Maybe I have to, what other things would, if you were healthy, you have nothing to complain about. And it could be as simple as that. I have nothing to complain about. My life is perfect. I can't blame my problems on this thing. I have to take responsibility. Now, I'm not saying, Janine, you are doing these things. I'm just giving examples. Okay, so nobody come at me, okay? All right. Hello, Cher. What's up? So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So there is more to the story. So I just go to the main page and we start the process all over again. So energy, offensive, and a post-hypnotic suggestion. A post-hypnotic suggestion is something that is not yours. It is not your creation. You didn't complain, or you didn't create this, so you can blame it on other people if you want. This is from, subliminal messaging, watching TV, listening to music, or it can be from another person. So, like I said before, your mind responds to repetitive thoughts. So if you, especially growing up, if you grew up with an adult who kept saying, you're bad, 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 your mind's going to be like, and it's going to soak that in, and you're going to believe that you're bad. It's not your own creation, because you don't have an experience. I mean, you have someone telling you that you're bad, but you don't have an experience or an emotion where you created it yourself. And you could have an emotion when someone's telling you bad, you're not going to feel good about it, but it's coming from an outside source. And you could also think that back in the day, when everybody had cable, and you would fall asleep at 11 o'clock, what came on, especially on the weekdays? Infomercials. And they were like 5 or 10 minutes long, and they were repetitive. Same thing over and over again, telling you that you're fat, telling you that you're ugly, telling you that no one's going to love you. You need this cream if you want to find a man, or you need to lose weight if you want to find a woman. And so you hear it enough times that you start to believe it to be true. It can cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addiction, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. So we're going to find out what this is. I'm never enough. I'm never enough. No matter what I do, it's never enough. In that kind of spectrum. Now, your subconscious mind can be clever. It could be doing a little bit of inventory management and be like, hold on, where did you come from? I don't remember creating you. And it stops running it. And even though it's not running it, it's still taking up space in your hard drive, your energy field. Just like our computer, we have things that we haven't looked on in our hard drive in like 20 years, but it's still taking up space. Even though we don't see it, it's still taking up space. So you may not believe it to be true. If for whatever reason you do, just know it's not yours. We're going to get rid of it, and you're going to start living your best life. Seriously calling you out, Tricky. Erica, what's up? Namaste, tapping point. All right. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. I noticed that when I use Janine as a guinea pig, I know you're not a guinea pig, we get like a variety of things to come up. The subconscious mind's like, all right, well, we're going to work on this, and this. Thank you, Kathleen. So, physical trauma. Physical trauma can come in all different shapes and sizes. It could come from you falling, getting in a car accident, stubbing your toe. You heard news, emotional trauma, like maybe you went, someone told you something and it's kind of like someone punched you in the gut. That can be considered a physical trauma. Maybe you had like a mental breakdown, which there's nothing wrong with that. We're all here for the mental breakdowns if they need to happen. It could be from an illness, an extreme illness, or even from a surgery. So Janine, 2 for 2 right now. Janine, I'm going to find out around what age. It kind of helped jog your memory. So did this happen before 30? Yes. Before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10? 11. I got goosebumps in my tummy. So I don't know, maybe it was a hit in your stomach, or maybe I just hit on something real good. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we go back to, I just got really nauseous. Okay. So energy, post-traumatic, and a physical emotional shock. So this is the example I gave before. Someone tells you something, or you witness something, and it feels like a punch in the gut. You just feel what just happened. I relate this to the extreme. September 11th was kind of like a huge thing. If anybody was alive during that time, that was just like what in the heck is happening? So, and I noticed a lot of people do have a physical emotional shock during that time, which is very interesting, but not surprising at the same time. So when did this happen? Did this happen before 30? No. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35. So around 35 years old. And this is around 35. So it could be 34, 35, or 36 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin. Food toxin. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Processing agent, energetic. So an energetic processing agent. Your physical body is such a champ. It took care of it. It released it. It did its job. It came up. It showed up. It did its what it needed to do. It did its job. But energetically, it's still there. So everything has energy. Everything has an energetic body and a physical body. Everything. So your physical body took care of it, but there's a little bit of leftovers energetically. And that's okay. That's cool. I'm doing great. I'm in a fantastic mood. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you. Hey, Tamara. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circuit or system? Oh no, it started. What, did I say something wrong, Fudan? Thank you, Amanda. So your bladder is unhappy. What, repeating myself, Fudan? Yeah, that happens. So your bladder's a little unhappy, and that's okay. That's okay. So it may, when your bladder is unhappy, there could be some energy that's taking up space there. The connection between your bladder and your brain's a little off. And it can even be, you know, your story you have about your bladder, because thoughts are also energy. So when your bladder's unhappy, it's gonna manifest these symptoms in your body to get your attention. So discomfort in the lower back, knee, ankle, and foot, and disruption to sleep due to urination. Thank you, Fudan. And so your organs also create emotion. So you may feel these emotions a little more than you would like. They're your go-to, they're your favorite. Maybe consciously they're not your favorite, but subconsciously they are your best friend. So, bladder. Blaming, dread, fear, horror, peeved, conflict, creative insecurity, terror, unsupported, and a wishy-washy. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Pathogen. Energy of a pathogen. And an energetic virus. So like I said, physical body, champion, took care of it, but there are some leftovers. Now, it being energetic, it could also be inherited. It could be your ancestors' junk that they gave to you. So is this yours? No. Is this inherited? Yes. So here is your inherited. We haven't come across anything inherited yet, so here it is. Even though it's inherited, you may experience these symptoms as well. Fever, fatigue, rash, muscle aches, digestive upsets. Not fun. Hello, so spell check about if it's well, welcome, gas journeyman. All is welcome. So do you need to know more? No. So you don't need to know more about this, but since it's inherited, let's go ahead and, because I want to know. I don't know if you want to know, but I want to know. Who did you get this from? Did you get this from your mom? No. Your dad? Yes. Is this his? No. So you got it from your dad, but it's not his. Did you get it from his mom? No. His dad? Yes. Is this his? No. So it's not grandpa. Did he get it from his mom? Yes. Is this hers? Yes. So your great grandmother had a virus, took care of it, gave it to your grandfather, gave it to your dad, who gave it to you. Now, what's cool about this is that so if you have siblings, it will be released from them. And if you have any kids, and if they have kids, and if they have it, boom, it is gone from them. So we're doing a full-blown Janine family history healing today. Hey, Katie, how are you? She have more power than Aqua. Oh, thank you, Crown Royal. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. But I'm afraid of the ocean, so I don't know if I would be able to take over Aquaman's position. I feel like, no. Have you seen the Meg 1 and 2? You know what that's all about. All right. So we're going to start releasing and resetting. If anybody resonates with any of these, just go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. Let's begin. We got 3 magnets. 3 magnets, the power of 3. All right. I set the intention to release the inherited energetic virus. The inherited energetic virus pathogen. Since this is inherited and they run deep, their roots are deep, we're going to have to do this a couple extra swipes. Did you release the inherited energetic virus pathogen? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the bladder. Did you reset and balance the bladder? Yes. I set the intention to release the energetic processing agent toxin. Did you release the energetic processing agent toxin? Yes. I set the intention to release the physical emotional shock. Did you release the physical emotional shock? Yes. I set the intention to release the physical trauma. Did you release the physical trauma? Yes. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm never enough. And anything close to it, flirting with it, let's get rid of it. Guys, oh. And we're back. So how does everybody feel? So, Leo. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Itsleoyoyoyo. All right, we're locked on and connected. Affirmation cards. What does generosity? I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. Always do the wave. You hear that, Leo? Always do that wave. Everybody, always do the wave. All right. So, highest priority body code, let's do this. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. So we have some energy, mental, and a will to. So this is very similar to the no will to that we were talking about with Janine. You had a period of time where you felt sadness, hopelessness, you were overwhelmed with physical pain or life in general, and you kept thinking this thought over and over and over again, and you had the emotion behind it. And so your subconscious mind paid attention. It was like, okay, I think that they want this. So it grabbed it, ran away with it, and it became part of your personality. So this is something you're willing to do. And again, these are usually one word and they're harsh. So we will discuss. Decline, a will to decline. No, thank you. I don't need your help. I don't want to go out and see the megalodon too. I reject this emotion. I reject myself. I reject my needs. I don't need sleep. I don't need to eat healthy, whatever it is. So a will to decline, a will to be like, nope, don't want it, don't need it. Saying no, maybe when you really need the help and you want to say yes. So saying no to help, just saying no, declining to anything. They made me go to side of a dolphin anyways. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm going to have to watch Meg. You have to. Phenomenal movie. It is on Amazon. And Jason Statham's in it. The transporter is in it. So you have to watch it. You know it's going to be in a cinematic adventure. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right, going back to the main page. Energy, mental, and a will to. All right, so another thing that you're willing to do. Be alone. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. Pick one or pick all of them. Maybe emotionally, you're alone emotionally. You feel alone or you distance yourself because vulnerability is an issue. Vulnerability is an issue for everybody. It's okay. It's just it's things that we're all working on. Maybe you want to be alone physically away from people. You can only handle so much. Maybe you're an introvert and you're just like, I need to be away from people because they suck my energy out. So there's a lot of meanings to this, Leo. A will to be alone. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a no will to. Leo is not co-signing for this. Nope, nope, nope. So let's find out. So it's the opposite. You're done with it. Nope, I don't want it. I don't need it. Be seen. Leo. Be seen emotionally, mentally, physically, or spiritually. Methinks there's a theme here. So maybe center of attention, people complimenting you, recognition, just being a center of attention in general. I think I said that. Going on social media, maybe you have a business, there's something that you wanted you to go out there, being your authentic self. There's so many layers, so many meanings to this that we can unpack. So those are some. Maybe you have a different interpretation for it. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. I swear, if anything about being seen or not seen comes up. All right, okay, we're at toxins. Dental toxins. Your tooth or your teeth. Upper teeth. Left upper teeth. Your first molar, so your left upper first molar. So like this one back here. And the third molar counts as your wisdom tooth. So if your wisdom teeth aren't there, then first molar, not yours. I was looking at the second molar, that's why I got confused. So it would be considered the second from the, I just confused myself. So my brain's just like, what do you do? I'm trying to think really hard. It's like, we don't do that. Okay. So your teeth are associated with different areas of your body. So if you're having, so your left upper first molar, if it's pain, there's some pain there, there's a little bit of discomfort, it's telling you that whatever is associated with that is unhappy. So your stomach and esophagus, your left kidney, your spleen, and your liver, pituitary gland, your thyroid, your left breast, and your knees, hip, ankle, and you can have any problems with those things. You can have knee problems and problems with your vocal cords speaking. You were born with wisdom teeth? That's really cool. That's awesome. I had to get mine removed. That was fun. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a will to. Okay, Leo. Okay, Leo. Okay, Leo. If it has anything to do with being seen or not seen, I'm going to laugh. Not at you, just because it's fun. Interrupt. First thing that came to mind was self-sabotage. Let me explain. So if you're willing, so as an example, you're talking to someone, you're being vulnerable, and you're about to say things that you've never told anybody before. Well, what will interrupt? The self-sabotage will interrupt. Maybe you'll get really angry. Maybe you'll feel like you want to run away. Maybe the flashbang you throw interrupts. So you're willing to interrupt things, prevent yourself. This could, it could be a form of procrastination too. So whatever that means, however you resonate, a will to interrupt. Stop it. Go in a different direction. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. That's odd. I have one wisdom tooth left, so I'm kind of wise. Yeah, all mine are gone. So my wisdom is gone. It's with someone else. I don't know what they do with teeth once they pull them out. All right, let's release. If anybody resonates with them, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, so you can get some of that second-hand healing. Let's go. I set the intention to release the will to interrupt. Did you release the will to interrupt? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the left upper first molar. Did you reset and balance the left upper first molar? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to be seen. Did you release the no will to be seen? Yes. I set the intention to release the will to be alone. Did you release the will to be alone? Yes. I set the intention to release the will to decline. Did you release the will to decline? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No, and we're disconnected. How does everybody feel? How's everybody else doing? How's everybody else feeling? Getting that secondhand healing? I'm starting to become on fire. Need me some more patience, all right. We'll smack some patience into ya, don't you worry. All right, moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Samalama Ding Dong over here. You notice I can say it. Practice, I've been practicing. So we're locked on and connected. If patience comes out of this deck, I don't know if patience is in here, but if it does, you won the emotion code body code. You won life. You won life. We'll think of something. You won something. Okay. A couple things through. Okay, so the first one that popped out was engagement. I'm just looking at the other ones. No, not patience. Dang. We're looking at the first one. But the other one was confidence and playfulness. Engagement. Why, thank you. Today, I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in active ways. Should I be reading this to Leo? Leo, this is for you as well. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, I have a day that's slightly more interesting than average. And at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who changed my life forever. No pressure. Leo, did you read that too? Engage with people. All right, body code, we're all set up. So, do you have any blocks or imbalances that's preventing you from having more patience, as well as some highest priority stuff that you can release right now? Yes, you can. Let's begin. So, energy, mental, a no will to. What is with people like no words? I can't talk. Fudan, here you go. Come on, give me your best work right now, Fudan. A lot of people are unavailable for things today. So let's see. Be powerful. This could be part of your patience. Be powerful in your patience. Power means a lot of different things to different people. So it could be setting boundaries, sticking up for yourself, being your authentic self, being in control of your energy, what you say goes, and so forth. And maybe being in charge of people, depending on what you do for a living. Maybe you're a manager, a CEO, and so forth, and you're in control of people, and maybe you have a hard time stepping into that power. Sam's update has a bug in it. There we go. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin. Thank you, Janine. Excess. All right, Chinese medicine. And the cold. What's that, Claire? Thank you, Claire. Hello, friend. What was your workout regimen today? So, cold energy. Sometimes you can have too much of a good thing. If you are exposed to the cold environment, or if you eat certain foods, like too much cold foods, and maybe your spleen, was it your spleen, stomach, or your kidneys are imbalanced, it could cause too much cold energy. And this could be from any point in your life. So maybe if you were, like back in the day, if you waited out, depending on where you live, we had to wait outside for the bus for the school, and it was freezing. And sometimes it was ridiculously cold. I don't know why we had school. So just being in that environment, you suck that all up. And so it's disrupting your natural flow of energy. So it could affect the muscles, lungs, skin, give you headaches, a stiff neck and upper body, little to no sweating, and nasal congestion. So symptoms created by cold energy may be relieved by the warmth. So go get yourself a Snuggie or a heated blanket. Yeah. And let's see. It may cause you to have a hard time being or staying warm. So I'm just skimming. So yeah, too much cold energy. Don't worry, we'll get rid of it. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Pathogen. Energy of a pathogen. A prion, an energetic prion. Ew, no. All right, so physically your body took care of this. So what is that? I know. I always forget what this one is. So that energetic form of a prion infection is present. Not any physical prion. Infectious particles containing misfolded proteins. All right, they do not replicate but can trigger other normal proteins to also fold abnormally. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. I think they're just like waste of whatever this organism is. Abnormal agents that are transmissible and are able to induce abnormal folding of specific normal cellular proteins called prion proteins that are found mostly abundantly in the in the brain. The function of these normal prion proteins are still not completely understood. So even nobody understands what it is. But what do prions do to humans? Memory impairment, personality changes, difficulty with movement. So, why, thank you. So, symptoms of having a prion, of a little friend of yours, is fatigue, insomnia, confusion, hallucinations, personality changes, dementia, loss of coordination, muscle stiffness, and pins and needles. Are you having hallucinations? Let's find out if this is yours. It is energetic. Let's see if this is yours. Is this yours? No. Is this inherited? Yes. So this is inherited. Oh, goody. You got some of your family's energetic junk. So who did you get this from? Your mom? No. Your dad? Yes. Is this his? No. Got it from your dad, but it's not his. Did he get it from his mom? No. His dad? Yes. Is this his? It's not grandpa. Did he get it from his mom? Yes. Is this hers? No. All right. So not your great-grandmother. Let's talk about generations. More than 5? No. So 1, 2, 3, 4 generations. Male, female, and it was a woman. It was a female. Thanks. Great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Post-traumatic, a physical trauma. Physical trauma can be any kind of physical, trauma. I can't talk and write at the same time. It can be some sort of injury, a fall, a car accident. I always use stubbing your toe because those bad boys can be painful. A surgery or an intense illness. So let's find out around what age this occurred. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. So around 27 years old. And it's interesting because I got that ping, that feeling in my stomach. that I got from Janine when we uncovered the physical trauma as well. So that's kind of interesting. Just noting little similarities. Don't know what it means, but more will be revealed. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Mental. And a will to. Okay. All right. Samalama ding dong. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do? Abuse. So now, again, abuse is a very harsh word, so let's dial it back a little bit. So you're willing to abuse. So this can be, I can see it as taking advantage of as well. So first up is negative self-talk. That can be abusive. Talking to yourself in a very mean way. Maybe you do things that are abusive to yourself, meaning not physically taking care of yourself. Maybe punishing yourself in some way. Like maybe you were supposed to, we'll do diets because it's relatable to a lot of people. Detention. Exactly. So let's say you go to a birthday party and you have a piece of cake and you're on a diet. Well, you will punish yourself and you'll be like, well, I'm going to starve the next day and I'm going to work out of the gym for 5 hours. So you're willing to do things like that. Or you're willing to sass other people. I don't think you're that. I don't think you're that type, but I think maybe it's more of a doing it to yourself, which is all of us. We all abuse ourselves in some way. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Ooh, I'm on fire. Mental. Programming. A despair anchor. So fancy way of saying a limiting belief. This is a negative statement that your mind seeks to verify and validate. So you have these filters on and you perceive the world around you based on these filters. So the filters could be, I'm not good enough, I'm unworthy, I shouldn't be here, nobody cares. And so every action that people take or do or okay, so all right, so a limiting belief, I'll never be wanted. I know, I got another phone call. I will stop. I wrote limiting belief instead of despair anchor. All right. That's 3, I know. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. All right, let's go ahead. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry, only 6. All right, let's go ahead and release. I set the intention to release the despair anchor. I'll never be wanted. Did you release the despair anchor? I'll never be wanted. Yes. I set the intention to release the will to abuse. Did you release the will to abuse? Yes. I set the intention to release the physical trauma. Did you release the physical trauma? Yes. I set the intention to release the inherited energetic prion pathogen. Did you release the inherited energetic prion? Yes. I set the intention to release the cold energy. Danny boy. Did you release the cold energy? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to be powerful. Couple extra swipes. Did you release a no will to be powerful? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to your lack of patience and any highest priority that you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? All right. I don't know if I'm on a lag. So Amanda, ACM 25-4. I know you're in there. We're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Amanda over here. And we're locked on and connected. Where are my affirmation cards? Oh, all right. So what does it, there you are. So what does Amanda need to hear? Whoa, that was like laser mode. Okay. All right. Authenticity. You were eating. That's fine. I'm patient. Authenticity. So authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it doesn't have to get it, but at least they know it because I've said it. And that's way better than leaving a passive-aggressive note about it. All right, so let's do this. Do you have any emotion codes? Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Shame. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22 years old. So shame around 22 or 23. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Longing. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22 years old, longing. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Ooh, inherited. This ain't yours. Ain't yours. Rejection. So inherited rejection. Did you get this from your mom? No. Your dad? Yes. Is this his? No. Did he get it from his mom? No. His dad? Yes. Is this his? Yeah. So grandpa. Grandpa on your dad's side. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Ooh, absorbed. This ain't yours. Indecisiveness. When did you soak this up? Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17. So absorbed indecisiveness around 17 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Ooh, this one gave me tummy goosebumps. So panic. Or butterflies. I don't... Goosebumps, butterflies, same thing. Tomato, potato. So panic. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 35, no. 30, 31, 32 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Lust. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. So lust around 18 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Your basic anxiety. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. Anxiety. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Ugh. This is absorbed. Immediately sick to my stomach. All right. Humiliation. Makes sense. So this isn't yours. You absorbed this from someone else. When did you absorb this? Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. That one is very powerful. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. I'm like shaking. Woo! All right, let's go ahead and release these. If anybody resonates with them, set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. Let's do this. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of humiliation. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of humiliation? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of anxiety. Did you release the trapped emotion of anxiety? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of lust. All of these I feel in my stomach. Did you release the trapped emotion of lust? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of panic. Did you release the trapped emotion of panic? Yes. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of indecisiveness. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of indecisiveness? Yes. I set the intention to release the inherited trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the inherited trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. Woo, I got a little emotional with that one. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of longing. Did you release the trapped emotion of longing? Wow! Yes, I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Did you release the trapped emotion of shame? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No. How do you feel? Hold on. I don't know. Whoa, that was intense. Amanda, how do you feel? All right, Vanessa, moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here. Ooh, we're locked on and connected. Vanessa, Vanessa, Vanessa. Tim Hortons, oh my God. She's speaking Canadian. Oh, clarity. So stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and that mental chatter is confusing, bitter, and just like gross. So I just peel it off and I chuck it into the garbage. Clarity. All right, Vanessa. Let's release highest priority from Vanessa. All right, body code. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. So we have energy, mental, a will to. You're willing to do something, Vanessa. What are you willing to do? Now, this does not mean this is not good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it doesn't help you. Like, it does help you, but it does. Well, let's figure out what it is. Be a danger. Vanessa, are you a risk taker, Vanessa? So be a danger. You know how some people are like, you're a danger to yourself because maybe you just like chuck safety into the wind and you're like, I'm good, I got this. Maybe you like wrestling bears or moose. You like going to Canada and doing that. No, not really. Okay, so a will to be a danger. Let's collectively talk about this. So if I'm willing to be a danger, what does that mean? What is danger? Danger can be like living on the wild side. Maybe you emotionally explode. What would I will to be a danger? I am danger. Always thought I played it safe. Yes. Hello, sweet I came in at living on the wild side. Living on the wild side. Thank you, Let's Grow Mo. So you, intrusive thoughts, yes, can also be intrusive thoughts. So your thoughts are very unfriendly. Maybe you want to take on more risks. Always an angel, you know that. All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we'll see if more gets revealed as we go on. So we have energy. That sounds more likely. Okay. Allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. Idea allergy is created by the mind to protect you from an idea, person, place, thing, situation that is dangerous to you. You feel intense emotions, that hurts. It feels like you're dying. So that, to the mind, is stranger danger. It's very similar to a fear or a phobia. So if you come into contact with this, or you're about to come into contact with this, say hello to defense mechanisms. Self-sabotage has a spot here. Anxiety, anger, the fight, flight, or freeze response, a flashbang. Everyone's invited to this party. America, stranger danger. No, you're good. You're all, hello, Jess. I haven't seen you in a while. You're good. You can make fun of America. I welcome it. I make fun of Canada, so. All right, so we're going to find out what this is. Being doubted or mistrusted. So you have this fear, we'll say fear, of being doubted or mistrusted. So you may not put yourself in a position to be you may not put yourself in a situation where you are doubted or mistrusted. So maybe you don't put yourself in a leadership role. Maybe you don't give your opinion. You don't share your authentic self, just so people aren't just like, no, I don't believe you. Hey, Kim, what's up? Well, I don't even know what y'all are talking about. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a will to. You're willing to do something. Be a danger, maybe be in danger. No. Eliminate. Nobody mess with Vanessa. You will be eliminated. Someone betrays your trust, they gone. Someone looks at you the wrong way, they gone. Do you take people out, Vanessa? Jameis and me are fox and hound. Kittens, what is happening? Maybe you're very, so eliminate could just be, it's kind of like, not intentionally. And again, this is something that whenever you felt sadness or you were overwhelmed, you thought this with an emotion over a period of time. So this could have been from maybe someone could have hurt you in the past and you're just like, never again. If there are any signs of someone who's going to mistreat me, break my trust, anything like that, they're gone. They gone. So give me something like that. Now, this isn't meant to, I get really excited when these things come up, when we're healing from our past. And I don't want people to think that I'm just like, ooh, this is silly, blah, blah, blah. I make it lighthearted because, one, it makes, digging up in your past less scary. Like, look at it. It's okay. Let's have a little fun with it. Humor is the best medicine. And I forgot what I was going to say. And so when I'm joking with you, these are all created when you got hurt. And so these are meant to protect you. Sometimes we consciously know why. Sometimes they are subconscious and we have no idea why. And they're rooted in deep. So there could be, so when I joke and say, oh, you're like, you're done, like you're an assassin, I just kind of make it lighthearted. But eliminate could be like you're done. you're done with them. No, you only get one shot, and if you mess that up, you're done. I'm done with you. I really appreciate it because it shows me that I didn't even know I was doing right. And a lot of times we don't even realize some of the things that we are doing because we're kind of on autopilot, and it's just what we know. But then when we become the observer and start paying a little more attention to what we're doing, we're just like, what? Why am I doing that? All right. Yes, ma'am. All right. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a no will to. We're just kind of going back and forth between, oh no, you had 2 will tos and this is a no will to. You're like, I'm not doing this. Refuse. Be protected. You don't need to be protected because you are danger. So no will to be protected. So protection can mean a lot of different things. Support is a form of protection. When people offer their support, whether, hey, I'll help you move. Hey, if you need a shoulder to cry on, I'll be here. If you need someone to talk to, that's a form of protection because they are giving you a safe space where you can just, vulnerability, you could just be yourself and you can ask someone, the world needs to be beginning. So it's like a form of vulnerability. Like, no, I got it. I will take care of things. I don't need you. Because you're afraid to open up and allow people in. There's a lot of things that people can associate with being protected with a lot of different things. So maybe you resonate with something else that I didn't say, and that's okay. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a will to. So willing to do something. Avoid feelings. Vanessa. It could be all feelings. It could be the negative feelings. It could be positive feelings. It could be one feeling. So maybe, John Wick, are you watching? Please. What? Hey, Jack. I take those 2 combos as wanting to be being tired. I have no idea what y'all are talking about, so I'm just going to focus on, I interpret that as maybe exhaustion. Oh, very good. Yes. So yeah, you're willing to avoid your feelings. The good, the bad, the ugly, one of them, all of them. It's just, and maybe you feel maybe emotionally numb. You felt a lot of pain in the past, and so now your mind like cut the sensations in your body so you don't feel it as protection. Like wanting to change, but exhaustion is putting it on the back burner. Yes, I love that. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5. So if anybody resonates with any of these, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. Let's go. I set the intention to release the will to avoid feelings. Did you release the will to avoid feelings? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to be protected. Did you release the no will to be protected? Yes. I set the intention to release the will to eliminate, take out. Did you release the will to eliminate? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy of being doubted or mistrusted. Did you release the idea allergy to being doubted or mistrusted? Yes. I set the intention to release the will to be a danger. Danger. Did you release the will to be a danger? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. So how do you feel? All right, so moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming the yogurt of the sprinkles over here, and we're locked on and connected. So affirmation cards. Okay. Beauty. Beauty. I'm beautiful even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful and I don't even care to know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. It's a beautiful card. All right, so we are doing highest priority body code. So let's do this. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. So we have energy, mental, and a no will to. A lot of people are just unavailable for stuff today. Like, nope. Thank you. So no will to. So you experience a little bit of sadness, a period of sadness. No, it's not too late to sign up if you wanted to. Let me see. Yeah. So you were experiencing a little bit of sadness. You were overwhelmed with life or physical pain. Life in general, and you kept thinking the same thought over and over and over again, and you had the emotion tied to it. So because you were thinking it over and over and over again, your mind responds to repetition, and so it grabbed it, ran away with it, and it became part of your personality. He's good. They just wanted to know if he ate already today and how much insulin he gets. Thank goodness. I was just like, y'all been scaring me, but he's good. I get to pick him up tomorrow. No will to obey. Rule breaker. Yogurt Sprinkles is a rule breaker. All right, awesome, L.A.Wilde. Hello, Amanda Panda. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Too. Hope you're doing well too. All right, so no will to obey. So maybe you're against authority. Maybe you do not listen to some of the things that you tell yourself. So maybe you have a plan of some of the things that you're going to do, like, all right, I'm going to start working out at this time every day, or just work out every day. You do something, but then when the time comes, you're like, meh, you do something else. So it could be breaking promises. No, Yogurt Sprinkles is the last one that I have on the list so far. So yeah. Or maybe you just don't like being told what to do. You don't care. Even if it is good for you and you know they're right, you're like, no. I can resonate with that. Can be a rule breaker myself. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Mental. No will to. So another no will to. Yogurt Sprinkles, what are you unavailable for? Hear or listen? No, I don't want to hear what you have to say. You're telling me what to do. I'm not obeying this. I'm unavailable for it. Please go away. And this can even be hearing or listen. You're so much in your head that you're not hearing or seeing the solutions presented to you. You're not hearing the solution. Or maybe whenever someone gives you advice, you don't listen because maybe it could be like a vulnerability thing, asking for help. It could be you're never wrong, but not in a bad way. Like, I'm never wrong, I'll figure it out. I see it more as a vulnerability thing, in my personal opinion. If anybody else, awesome, L.A.Wilde. So if anybody else anybody else wants to add their 2 cents into what they see as a no will to hear or listen is, please feel free to put it in the chat. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? I felt like I got rejected then Scorpio came out. What? No. Jameis will never break me. All right, mental and a memory field. So a memory field is something that, let me finish. We all have something in the past that it's like this defining moment that changed our life, and it's usually not a positive one, because if it was positive, we wouldn't like refer back to it and be like, oh, because of this happened, I'm stuck here. So this moment, it could be an ending of something like a divorce, a relationship, ending of a job. I mean, there's just so many things. When you were rejected for the first time, whatever it is, this is preventing you from moving forward. It can create limiting beliefs. It can prevent you from trying new things. Whatever this memory is, it's a form of like protection. So if we talk about like an ending of a relationship, it's like, I gave my whole heart to this person. I regret what I did. I regret what I didn't do. And so because of that, I'm afraid to go get into another relationship. Or maybe that was like the best relationship you ever had and you'll never find another relationship. As an example, as I was doing this, my hands are like on fire. So, easy, ladies. We're doing emotion code or a body code. So we're gonna find out the emotion and the age. I should have done the emotion first to help, instead of just like, oh, give me a relationship. Shame. Ooh. Shame is a very powerful emotion. So, did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16. So 16 years old, that is a tough time, and I think everybody's like, teenage years are a hot mess. I mean, you got the hormones, you got social structures, we all been there, we know what it's about. So something happened around 16 years old where the theme was shame, and you're holding on to that memory. Shame usually at 17. Well, if anybody resonates with this, yeah, definitely release it. Set the intention to release it when I'm releasing. Hey, Amanda. Long time no see. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Reverberation. And emotional reverberation. Emotional reverberation. It's an emotion similar to a trapped emotion. Trapped emotions vibrate. Reverberations are ringing, they're piercing, they're just like, bah, nails on a chalkboard. That's like, ooh, it just like gives you shivers, you know? Emotional reverberation is the same thing. So we're gonna find out the emotion around what age? Rejection. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. 30, 31, 32, 33. So rejection around 33. I'm excited too, Amanda. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. I'm on fire. So we have energy, mental, programming, and a despair anchor. So a negative statement, your subconscious mind, your wonderful mind seeks to verify. So let's find out what this is. I'll never be loved. So you perceive the world as someone who will never be loved. Now, you have those filters on. You perceive people's behaviors, their actions, lack of actions and behaviors as, well, there we go, never gonna be loved because of this. I'm unlovable. I'm seeing everything as unlovable. So you just have those filters on. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna take those filters off. So you can see the love that people are giving you. So you can see how lovable you truly are. So we're just gonna take them off, that's all. Maybe we'll break these glasses, shred them, burn them, throw them in a volcano, and then some, so they never come back. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Offensive. Home or hiding in a post-hypnotic suggestion. Right? Feel the love connection. All right, so post-hypnotic suggestion is something that isn't your own creation. It is from those good old subliminals, from watching TV, music, movies. I don't want to say video games. It may or may not be video games. I'm biased. Or another person. You hear it enough times, your mind responds to repetitive thoughts that it kind of like, you're like, what? I'm just really confused. What's going on? And you start believing it to be true. It can cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addiction, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. But it's not your own creation. So whatever comes up, just know it's not yours. We're going to get rid of it. Oof. They're ruining it. So I see this as, so this is kind of like something, again, similar to the filters, they're ruining it. So someone's always ruining something. Maybe you're ruining something. You can never get, you can never be maybe successful or get by because something is always ruined when you get to a certain point. Hello? Do you need to know more? No? Don't you dare. I forget, Fudan. What? I don't know if you're talking to me or you're talking to someone else. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. So if anybody resonates with any of these, set the intention it gets released from you as well so you can get that secondhand healing. If you're not sure if you resonate, you're like, I don't know, I kind of whatever, just set the intention it gets released from you anyways. You can never go wrong. If you don't have it, you don't have it, then you don't get it released. So let's begin. I set the intention to release a post-hypnotic suggestion. They're ruining it. Did you release a post-hypnotic suggestion? They're ruining it. Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor. I'll never be loved. Did you release the despair anchor? I'll never be loved. Yes. I set the intention to release the emotional reverberation of rejection. Did you release the emotional reverberation of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the memory field of shame. Did you release the emotional, oh my gosh, I cannot stop saying emotion and I'm looking at memory. Did you release the memory field of shame? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to hear or listen. Did you release the no will to hear or listen? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to obey. No more being a rule breaker. Sorry. And it begins. Did you release the no will to obey? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. I am on fire. Yogurt sprinkles broke the seal. I got the lava chills. Yeah, absolutely. All right. L.A.Wilde, moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, Ludimus. And we're locked on and connected. Affirmation cards. What does L.A.Wilde, you know, that one. What does L.A. Communication. Communication. You don't think you download? Wonderful how that wonder how that other person's feeling. Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You just been drafted into the communication army where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that saying. It won't pass security. Yeah, just send me that. That works for me. All right, so body code, let me get set up. Thank you, Janine, for that kitty paws. All right, so do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to panic attacks? And then anything of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes, so let's go. So we have energy, mental, programming, and a despair anchor. A negative statement that your mind believes to be true, and it's going to show you that it's true, and you're just like, what the heck? So I think of these as filters. You have these filters on, and this is how you perceive the world, as this statement. So we'll find out what this is. I hate everything. Hate is a strong word. So maybe you're just unhappy with everything. There's a lot of things in your life that just does not make you happy and you're fed up. Awesome, jaygem. You tapped yourself out. Well, I'm glad you came back. So you have the I hate everything filter. So you keep bringing in things or situations or lack of situations where you just hate everything. Yeah, I'm not okay. I hate everything. All right, so confirm true. We'll release that. Starting off strong, right? All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? All right, yes, there is, L.A.Wilde. Yes, there is. Misalignment. Meridian. Oh, you're the first one tonight. Main meridian. Right liver meridian. All right, so your right liver meridian. When your right liver meridian is unhappy, imbalanced in whatever way, it's going to manifest some symptoms in your body. So this may look like trouble detoxing, craving alcohol and greasy foods, violent temper, intense throbbing headaches, fatigue, female hormonal and menstrual issues, excuse me, dizziness, dry blurry eyes, and it will generate the following emotions. These can be your go-to emotions. So you may constantly feel these emotions in your body, or whenever you experience something like these are your emotions, your go-to, you will feel these. Anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment, depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, and taken for granted. Those are very heavy emotions. So you may dabble with a couple of them, all of them, one or two. That is because of your liver meridian. You're like, maybe dabble. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Mental. Programming. A despair anchor. Another despair anchor. All right. I'm damaged. I feel like there's a lot of anger trapped in my body. You need to go to like a rage room, and get that anger out. Scream into a pillow. Rage room is more fun, I think. If I'm getting menstrual pain, I'm rushing to the hospital. To be fair, there's a lot to be angry about in the world today. True. I agree with that. That's why I check myself out of all. I don't watch the news. Nope. And I live a very happy life. That one made you sick. The I'm damaged. All right, so we hit something. We're going to release it. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, Amanda. Emotion, trapped emotion. Royal, what's up? Inherited trapped emotion. So this isn't yours. You can blame your parents, your ancestors for this one. Anxiety. Did you get this from your mom? Yes. Is this hers? Yes. So you actually got this from your mom. Your mom created this. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Mental. Great. Excuse me. Programming. Another despair anchor. All right, what do we got? What do we got? This is too much. So that resonates with your panic attack. This is too much. So something's going on where you just feel like it's like too much, and then you get a panic attack. 100%. All right. That moment when you have two moms. Oh my goodness. We would figure out which one. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Emotional. Which mommy, Sam? I don't know. We can find it. We can. So inherited. So another inherited trapped emotion. Anxiety. Did you get this from your mom? Yes. Is this hers? No. So you got it from your mom, but it's not hers. Did she get it from her mom? Yes. Is this hers? Okay, so this is your grandmother. For some reason, my brain was just like, this is too much going on. Wendy Young, welcome. Sit back, relax. If you want in on this healing, just set the intention that whatever comes up, it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. Trick question. The answer is yes. Yes. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Mental. Programming. And another despair anchor. Also, they're both called... Well, then I don't... That's... Yes. All right, a despair anchor. I am worthless. This is fake news. This isn't real. Nope. You are worthy of all things. There's a kid book called Heather Has Two Mommies, and I die every time I think about it because it's true. I'm adopted. That book was made for you. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's release these bad boys, shall we? If you resonate with any of these, set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of the secondhand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the despair anchor. I am worthless. Ooh, that was a good one. Did you release the despair anchor? I am worthless. Yes. I set the intention to release the inherited trapped emotion of anxiety. Did you release the inherited trapped emotion of anxiety? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor. This is too much. Did you release the despair anchor? This is too much? Yes. I set the intention to release the inherited trapped emotion of anxiety. Did you release the inherited trapped emotion of anxiety? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor. I'm damaged. Did you release the despair anchor? I'm damaged. Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the right liver meridian. Did you reset and balance the right liver meridian? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor. I hate everything. Did you release the despair anchor? I hate everything. Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to panic attacks and anything of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? Jaygem Jameis. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Jaygem Jameis over here. And we're locked on and connected. Affirmation cards. It's been too long. We might be here for a while now. Woo! All right. So you threw out a lot of cards, so we're gonna put them back. I just need one, Jaygem. I just need one. Okay. I just need one. She's like, no, all of them. Girl has been up and down this summer. Jaygem. Okay, all right. I think we finally got one. No judgment. So I figured apple tree. Never text and drive. Okay, yeah, so stop your texting, continue to drive, just stop your texting. All right. So no judgment. I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyways? Pew, 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 pew. All right, let's do this. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Anxiety. Anxiety. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37. Anxiety around 37. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Ooh, this is shared. Look at you being a team player and sharing emotions. So, helplessness. Shared helplessness. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, no. 30, 31, 32. So around 32 years old. Always a lucky... That's right! It's all coming back to me now. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Anxiety. I'm a giver. So anxiety, before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27. Anxiety around 27. Phone call? What do you mean? I didn't get a phone call. Did you get a phone call? I didn't get a phone call. All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Another shared trapped emotion. Anger. Maybe. Anger, shared anger. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 years old. Around 39. Anger around 39. Shared. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? There sure is. Absorbed, taking on others' emotions. Frustration. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37. In the spirit of giving. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed. Depression. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, no. 30, 31, 32 years old. Absorbed depression. It's not yours. You absorbed it from another person. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Let me just turn the page. Absorbed. Jaygem. Anger. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 years old. So absorbed anger around 39 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yup. Absorbed. Jaygem. Anger. Can't get shins. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So absorb anger around 39 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there right? Is there another trapped emotion? Yeah. Absorbed. Anger. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, yes. 35, 36. Absorbed anger around 36 years old. Yeah, emotion code. We're doing emotion code. Jay, what are you doing? Just, helping people out, absorbing their emotions. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Jaygem. You had 5 trapped emotions that you absorbed, 2 that were shared, and 2 that were your own creation. You could never tell. Hide it well, too. You'll never know. It is a collection. It's a beautiful collection. It's very beautiful, but it's time to give it up. It's time to give it up. All right, if anybody resonates with these, set the intention it gets released from you as well so you can get some of the secondhand healing. All right, let's begin. I set the intention to release the absorbed, trapped emotion of anger. Did you release the absorbed, trapped emotion of anger? Yes. I set the intention to release the absorbed, trapped emotion of anger. Did you release the absorbed, trapped emotion of anger? Yes. I set the intention to release the absorbed, trapped emotion of anger. Did you release the absorbed, trapped emotion of anger? You sure did. I set the intention, I set the intention to release the absorbed, trapped emotion of depression. Did you release the absorbed, trapped emotion of depression? You sure did. I set the intention to release the absorbed, trapped emotion of frustration. Did you release the absorbed, trapped emotion of frustration? Yes. I set the intention to release the shared, trapped emotion of anger. Did you release the shared, trapped emotion of anger? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of anxiety. Did you release the trapped emotion of anxiety? You sure did. I set the intention to release the shared trapped emotion of helplessness. Did you release the shared trapped emotion of helplessness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of anxiety. Woo! Did you release the trapped emotion of anxiety? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No, and we're disconnected. Let's do a closing affirmation. On fire over here? Oh yeah. All right, what should the closing affirmation be? What should people need for the rest of the week? All the cards have fallen out. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Ears are burning, but feel good. Awesome. Okay, all the cards have fallen out. If they all fall out again, I'm just going to read them all. A third. Okay. All right, so 2 popped out. We're just going to keep the 2 because, Lord have mercy, people need to hear some things. All right, so we have personal growth and no need to do. So no need to do. I'm exactly where I need to be, exactly when I need to be. There's nothing more I need to do. I mean, yes, there's always going to be laundry and taxes. But in terms of my life's path, I don't need to do anything because I am already here. I take a deep breath, relax, and I trust. And then I do the laundry. And then this one is personal growth. As I move forward, as I move towards greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away. Like training wheels on a bike, they've helped me get to where I am. But now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except for when I'm making bike analogies. So that's kind of like we did today. So this is, let me get the thing. Affirmators. It's in my Amazon storefront if you want to check it out. I have a few of them there. I really love them. They're just fun. But, you know, with the personal growth, everything that we released today, they all served a purpose. But now we don't need it anymore. We grow every day. We become more aware of our thoughts, our feelings, and we're learning how to heal ourselves. And so now that we're kind of in control, we can tell the mind, like, listen, I appreciate you. You set up these defense mechanisms to protect me. I love you. I appreciate it. But now that I'm healing and I'm taking my power back, we can kind of let those things go now. So that's kind of what we did today. That's what we did today. It's always fun. My ears are kind of warm. A kiss from Thank you, Jameis, for that then. So does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns for me? This will be posted on my YouTube channel on Monday with everyone's TikTok username in chapter marks, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. put this right here. And if you wanted to join myself and Alicia, my spiritual ocean, we're hosting a virtual retreat to help you reprogram your subconscious mind and step into your power. So we're going to be focusing a lot on nervous system regulation techniques. This is huge with retraining your body and retraining your mind, because if your emotions and your nervous system is out of whack, sometimes it can be a little difficult to change your mindset, because, you know, sometimes your emotions influence your thoughts and your thoughts influence your emotions. So it's like this circle. So we're going to be teaching you different ways to regulate your nervous system. We're going to be talking about Reiki, EFT tapping, breath work. What else? We're going to do a guided meditation where I help you use your beautiful mind to open up your chakras using up your mind, because your mind is very powerful. And there's a whole bunch of stuff as well. So if you wanted to join that, we would love it. It's called Rewrite Your Reality, Becoming Unshakable. And that is in the link in my bio. The cat, he's good. So he's good. He's out of surgery. They just needed to know how much insulin he needed and if he ate already. So yeah, I was like, Lord, you guys were freaking me out. Thank you. Yeah, so he's good. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna head out of here. I have to prepare for my next client. I'm working late today. Yeah, he's good. He's my little baby boy. Thank you, Janine. You're very welcome. All right, you guys, I'm going to try to be here tomorrow. I may have I might maybe have 30 minutes. Maybe I'll come here and do some Reiki. I hope you all have a phenomenal rest of your evening, and I will talk to you soon. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for the amazing conversation, the likes, the follows, the shares, the gifts, and I love you, moderators. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.